fake Mike, most fictitious, Michaelicious, the fakest Michael you ever seen. Will Turban, aka the reincarnation of L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, I hope so. It's a shame, you know. I just asked for somebody's name and badge number because they were being rude to me, didn't want to give it to me, and now I don't get to go in. I didn't commit a crime. So isn't that funny how that works when your First Amendment works against you?
I wasn't there for the interaction, so...
I understand. Do you guys know the 5 points of the First Amendment?
Record me and quiz me right now?
Just wondering if you know the 5 points. I'm recording for my own safety at this point.
I don't know why I'm not sure why you have fear. I've been very polite to you since I came outside.
I'm sorry, sir?
I'm not sure why you're scared. I've been very polite with you since I came outside.
Oh, you have been. I've actually dealt with this officer over here before. He actually, I believe he might be one of your superiors. I forget his name, but the guy that's in the doorway, not the polite gentleman that I know also from before. But I wasn't there, but there's millions of views of that. There's millions of views of that gentleman over there chasing somebody around, snarling, literally foaming from the mouth. It actually went kind of viral for his lack of knowledge of the Constitution and misbehavior. It went pretty viral. I believe there's over 1 million views on that one. He was literally acting unhinged. So, do you know the 5 points of the First Amendment, though?
I don't know if I've been quizzed today, so you can ask me the question, but I'm not going to answer it. So.
It's not really a quiz, though.
It is a quiz.
Well, it's really not, because you took a sacred oath before God and your countrymen to protect our constitutional rights and to know them.
That's fine.
Do you know the 5 points of the First Amendment?
I'm not answering any questions like that.
What questions will you answer?
My name, my badge number.
What's your name and your badge number, sir?
Officer James, badge number 20.
Let me ask you a question. Is it your policy to identify yourself with the name?
You asked me my name, I answered it.
And I thank you, because I've actually read the Capitol Police policies and procedures, and it is to identify with your name, right? Isn't that correct in the policy?
As I understand it.
Okay, yeah. Because the gentleman inside said it was not, but it was in fact correct on that. And no, yeah, I know. I'm just putting this for the record, you know, so people do know that it actually is policy to identify yourself with the name and badge number. I've dealt with thousands of cops, a lot of cops, and I appreciate you, number 20. A lot of cops will just be passive aggressive or douche and be like, it's right here. Although you would never say that to a judge, you know, a cop would never say that to a judge. So I actually thank you. You're actually one of the small percentages of officers I've dealt with from across this country who actually identified themselves and was polite. Now, the bigger problem is the understanding of the Constitution. That's why I asked, because I feel like everything, this building, your job, this entire country is based on the Constitution, and I've yet to find one officer that has gotten the First Amendment right across this country. I've been asking for over a month now. What do you think that says about law enforcement, that I've been asking countless officers from across the country and not one of them yet has got all 5 points?
I think that we're just going to have differing opinions on the conversation, and I don't think it's something I really need to have a conversation with you about. I'm just going to stand by till this situation you had before is resolved, and then I'm going to go about my day.
I appreciate that. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Scott, badge number 12.
Thank you.
Yep.
And just because I'm recording, it's nothing personal. I don't have anything against anybody here. But, you know, this republic is participatory. I don't even expect you to respond, but it's participatory, right? If the citizens don't get involved and make sure that our public servants know the Constitution and are upholding the Constitution, then it's just like any other form of thing. You know, we might as well just have a dictator if no one's checking on him, right? You know? Yeah. Yeah.
Something's wrong. I understand that needs to be investigated. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think that in this situation that I'm not sure. I wasn't here for the interaction, like I said earlier.
Well, it's just, I mean,
it's at this point, it's a he said, she said between you and the officer.
And
I'm not saying you're wrong or that he's wrong.
Well,
but I wasn't here for it, so I don't.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't. I'm not.
I wasn't there for it.
I'm not accused of a crime. There's no reasonable, articulable situation that I have a crime. I'm not being detained. And this, yeah, and that's the thing too, right? It's always in a court of law too. A police officer's word is worth more than an average citizen's, which I think they should be at least equal, right?
They wouldn't be reasonably equal if you come to court to prove
I agree. Well, I mean, I'll tell you what the thing's about because I haven't got nothing to hide, and you'll get the same exact story from him. I went in, put my shit in the thing, asked for his name and badge number. He said, right here. And I said, what's your name, sir? And he said, I don't have to tell you your name, my name. And I said, sir, you're being impolite. It's actually your policy. I know, I've read the policy. That's why I knew he was right when he said, yeah, because I've actually read the Capitol State Police policy. And you have to identify yourself by name. He didn't want to identify himself by name. I said, sir, could you please get your supervisor? Got the supervisor, right? And then he still said I don't have to give him a name. I was like, all right, well, if you're not going to give me this name, then I'm a dip, right? And so then he was like, oh, he said some passive-aggressive comment, and I said, your mom, back to him. And then he flipped out. And I said, all right, I'm going to get out of here. That's what it was. It's not nice, but it's my First Amendment to say your mother. You know what I'm saying? It's well within my First Amendment to swear, to yell. Obviously, wasn't yelling, but it would still be within my rights. But that's how when I match people's energy. I actually preemptively, if you go ahead and look at my videos online, I mean, most of my videos are sit-down interviews with John McAfee, CIA whistleblowers, Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece. And even when I go out and do activism in the public, I'm always preemptively courteous and polite. There's never been one of my videos where I was up and I was acting like a douchebag. Well, when I went to visit Hillary Clinton, when I confronted Hillary Clinton, I was a little bit douchey. Even though I was actually pretty polite with her too, and I don't have to be. And that's one of the things. So I appreciate your help, brother. Yeah.
You're all set.
Have a good day.
Good luck in school.
Thanks, man.